Remember the wild sketches, the orange soda, and the bathtub French lessons? Yeah, all that wasn't just a show. It was the Saturday night ritual. But ever wonder what happened to those iconic faces? From breakout stars to surprise comebacks, we're diving into where the original cast is now. And trust us, some of these updates will blow your mind. Hit that like, tap subscribe, and let's rewind the clock. It's time to see what's become of the kids who gave us all that. Kenan Thompson. Remember the kid who made us laugh so hard our stomachs hurt? Yep, that was Kenan Thompson. Back in the golden age of Nickelodeon, Kenan was the undisputed king of sketch comedy. From slipping into the goofy skin of characters like Pierre Escargot, who didn't love those bathtub French lessons, to becoming the ever-hungry super dude, Kenan lit up all that for the first 5 seasons. And let's not forget his dynamic duo days with Kel Mitchell on Kenan and Kel. Orange soda, anyone? While still in the thick of Nickelodeon fame, Kenan began testing the Hollywood waters with roles in D2, The Mighty Ducks, and the follow-up D3. Then came Good Burger in 1997, based on a sketch from All That, and it became a full-blown cult classic. He kept the momentum going with movies like Fat Albert, Big Fat Liar, and Heavyweights, proving he could take his comedy chops from sketch shows to the silver screen. But his biggest leap? Joining Saturday Night Live in 2003. And here's the jaw-dropper, he's now the longest-running cast member in SNL history, with over 22 years of laughs under his belt. From presidential impressions to quirky characters, Kenan's become the heartbeat of the show. He hasn't lost touch with his roots either. He teamed up with Kel in 2015 for a Good Burger reunion on The Tonight Show, gave us a friendly face as a judge on Bring the Funny, and even helped bring back All That as an executive producer. His own show, Kenan, dropped in 2021, giving us a peek into his life as a widowed dad navigating parenthood, with that signature Kenan charm, of course. Now 47, Kenan's still keeping it fresh. He's got over 1 million fans following him on Instagram and nearly 180,000 on Twitter. From Nickelodeon superstar to comedy icon, Kenan Thompson is proof that you really can grow up on TV and stay funny forever. Kel Mitchell. If you grew up in the 90s, there's no way you don't remember Kel Mitchell, the lovable, orange soda-obsessed goofball who had us rolling with laughter on All That. He joined the show at just 15 years old, creating one of the most iconic characters of the era, Ed from Good Burger. That goofy voice, the messy hair, and the unforgettable line, "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger." Pure comedy gold. Kel and Kenan's chemistry was unmatched, leading to their spin-off, Kenan and Kel, and of course the 1997 cult classic Good Burger. But Kel's career didn't stop when the 90s ended. He moved into roles on shows like One-on-One, Take the Cake, and even made his writing and producing debut with Dance Fu in 2008, where he also starred in the lead role. Fast forward a bit, he returned to Nickelodeon in Game Shakers and later helped revive All That as both a cast member and executive producer in 2019. Oh, and did we mention he crushed it on Dancing with the Stars in 2019? He finished in second place. He's also been hosting heartwarming shows like The Tales of Valor and dishing out laughs on MTV's Deliciousness. And just recently, in April 2025, Kel showed off his stage chops playing Moonface Martin in Anything Goes at OFC Creations Theater Center. Now 46 and still bringing the laughs, Kel's got 1.5 million followers on Instagram. From sketch comedy to center stage, Kel's still got it. Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes was the girl who could make you laugh without even trying. Before Nickelodeon came calling, she was already stealing hearts on stage in musicals like Annie and The Sound of Music. But everything changed when a Nick producer spotted her at LA's Laugh Factory at just 10 years old. That led to her breakout on All That, where she crushed every sketch from season 3 through 6 with her signature charm and comic timing. Then came The Amanda Show. Let's be real, it wasn't just a spin-off, it was a full-blown cultural moment. From Judge Trudy to the Totally Kyle skits, Amanda turned 13 and basically became the queen of Nickelodeon. Her talent didn't stop there. In What I Like About You, she showed she could hold down a sitcom. Then came big screen hits like She's the Man, a hilarious Shakespeare twist that became a teen classic, and Hairspray, where she nailed the role of sweet, naive Penny Pingleton. But fame took its toll. In 2000, Amanda took an indefinite break from acting, stepping away from the spotlight to focus on her health and personal journey. After years of silence, she dipped a toe back into media in 2023 with a short-lived podcast. But true to her honest spirit, she stepped away after one episode to pursue something more stable, getting her manicurist license and building a more grounded life. Lori Beth Denberg. Let's be honest, all that wouldn't have been the same without Lori Beth Denberg. From 1994 to 1998, she brought the funny with characters that are still stuck in our heads. Who could forget her iconic Vital Information segment? Deadpan delivery, quirky punchlines, and that intense stare, it was comedy gold. After all that, Lori Beth didn't disappear, she just shifted gears. She became a fan-favorite panelist on Figure It Out, and then landed a role on The Steve Harvey Show from 1998 to 2002, proving she could thrive outside of the Nickelodeon universe. She even popped up in the original Good Burger movie in 1997 alongside her sketch comedy crew. Fast forward to the 2010s, and the nostalgia train came rolling in. In 2018, she reunited with her All That fam on Wild 'N Out and appeared on Double Dare, where Kenan and Kel faced off once again. She also made a brief cameo in the indie film Ham on Rye in 2019, showing she still had love for quirky storytelling. In 2019, she returned for the All That reboot, slipping right back into her loud librarian shoes like no time had passed. And just recently, she popped up in Good Burger 2 in 2023, reminding fans why they fell in love with her humor in the first place. In 2022, she even joined the celebrity edition of Worst Cooks in America. Yep, Lori Beth in the kitchen was as hilarious as you'd expect. Now 49, Lori Beth may be older, but her comedic spark, still loud and proud. Josh Server. Let's talk about a true All That OG, Josh Server. At just 14, Josh joined the show from its very first pilot and stuck around longer than anyone else. From Detective Dan, fumbling through mysteries, to the unforgettable Ear Boy, yes, the guy with comically huge ears, Josh brought the weird and wonderful to life every Saturday night. His goofy energy and versatile characters made him a standout through all 6 original seasons, and even beyond. He didn't just stop at all that. Josh made the rounds across the Nickelodeon universe, appearing on Kenan and Kel, The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, and even Sam and Cat. If there was a funny sketch or sitcom on Nick, chances are Josh popped up at least once. And yep, he also joined his castmates in the 1997 cult hit Good Burger. Josh kept busy post-Nick too, with small roles in shows like Good Girls Revolt, Criminal Minds, and Warped in 2022. In 2020, he played a state trooper in an episode of Criminal Minds, a far cry from Ear Boy, but hey, versatility is his superpower. Of course, when the All That reboot launched in 2019, Josh didn't hesitate. He returned as a recurring cast member, bringing back that nostalgic magic for a new generation. He also reunited with his fellow cast members on Wild 'N Out and Double Dare, proving he's forever part of the Nickelodeon family. Now in his 40s and still working in TV, Josh may have started as a kid with big ears, but today he's a beloved face of 90s comedy that fans can't forget. Jamie Lynn Marie Spears. Before she was Zoe Brooks, Jamie Lynn Spears got her start where many 90s stars did, on All That. As one of the youngest cast members, she brought fresh energy and big laughs, especially with her hilarious character, Thelma Stump, the tough-talking, scooter-riding security guard. She may have been little, but she held her own alongside the comedy veterans of the show. Her real breakout came in 2005 with Zoe 101, where she starred as the cool, confident Zoe at the fictional Pacific Coast Academy. The show became a hit and made her a household name among Nickelodeon fans. But after the show wrapped in 2008, Jamie Lynn took a long break from the spotlight to focus on motherhood and her personal life. She came back swinging in 2013, this time as a country music artist. Her debut single, How Could I Want More, led to an EP titled The Journey. She also co-wrote Jana Kramer's hit, I Got the Boy, proving her songwriting chops. In recent years, she stepped into reality TV, competing on Dancing with the Stars, Special Forces, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. She also starred as Noreen in Netflix's Sweet Magnolias, becoming a regular fan favorite. In 2020, she reunited with the Zoe 101 cast and even re-recorded the theme song Follow Me, featuring her daughter, Maddie. In 2022, she released a candid memoir, Things I Should Have Said, opening up about fame, family, and figuring life out. Now 34, Jamie Lynn boasts 2.2 million Instagram followers and a journey that's been anything but predictable. Katrina Johnson. If you remember the early days of All That, you definitely remember Katrina Johnson. Part of the original 1994 cast, Katrina was the one who could deliver a joke with sass and precision well beyond her years. Whether she was pulling off a spot-on impression of Roseanne Barr or selling that hilariously shady lemonade as the lemonade scammer, Katrina had a knack for stealing scenes. She stayed with the show until 1997, and even after her departure, she came back for the 100th episode and the All That 10th Anniversary special, proof that her impact was long-lasting. During her All That years, Katrina was also doing stand-up at the Laugh Factory in LA, showing she could make grown-up crowds laugh too. After stepping away from TV, Katrina took her talents to radio. She hosted Uncensored Radio's Guilty Pleasures in Las Vegas until 2015, and then helped reboot it as a podcast in 2020, co-hosting with actress Karen Ashley. She's kept close ties to her Nickelodeon roots, reuniting with fellow castmates at conventions like the 2011 Kamikaze Expo. In 2024, she made headlines again, this time with a powerful appearance in the docuseries Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, speaking openly about the tough realities behind the scenes. She also appeared on Fox 5 Atlanta to share more of her story. And on a brighter note, she's making a return to acting with the upcoming film Black Creek. Katrina Johnson's journey proves she's more than a childhood star, she's a voice that still matters. Nick Cannon. Before he became a household name, Nick Cannon got his start cracking jokes and rocking wild characters on All That as a teenager. With his sharp wit and unstoppable energy, he quickly became a standout. But Nick wasn't content with just being part of the cast, he had way bigger plans. By the early 2000s, he was headlining his own show, The Nick Cannon Show, proving he could carry the spotlight solo. From there, he basically built a media empire. He created and hosted MTV's Wild 'N Out, a hilarious blend of freestyle rap battles and improv that became a cultural phenomenon and is still going strong today. Nick's also hosted a string of major TV hits, America's Got Talent, Lip Sync Battle Shorties, and The Masked Singer, where he's been the charismatic frontman since 2019. The man knows how to command a stage. On the acting front, he landed lead roles in popular films like Drumline, Love Don't Cost a Thing, and Roll Bounce. And yep, he dabbled in music too. His 2003 single Gigolo, featuring R. Kelly, climbed the Billboard Hot 100 and earned him a spot in the music scene, even if briefly. Nick's not just a performer, he's a producer, entrepreneur, and founder of Incredible Entertainment, keeping his fingers in everything from TV to tech. Now 44 with over 6 million Instagram followers, Cannon is still hustling hard. From sketch comedy rookie to media powerhouse, Nick's journey proves there's no limit when talent meets drive. Giovanni Samuels. She joined All That in 2002 and wasted no time becoming a fan favorite. With her vibrant energy and effortless comedic timing, she quickly rose as one of the show's most featured actresses during its later seasons, often seen alongside Jamie Lynn Spears and others who were keeping the sketch magic alive for a new generation. From the world of sketch comedy, Giovanni transitioned smoothly into sitcoms. You might remember her as Betty Jane, Raven's hilarious country cousin on That's So Raven, a role she reprised in 2022 on Raven's Home, bringing her full circle with fans who grew up watching her. She also made appearances on Boston Public and voiced characters in Fatherhood, the animated Nick at Night series produced by Bill Cosby. On the big screen, Giovanni's credits include Bring It On, All or Nothing, Freedom Writers, and Christmas at Water's Edge. She even popped up in Raven Simone's Backflip music video. In 2007, she joined The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody as Nia Mosby, stepping in while Ashley Tisdale was away filming High School Musical 2 and totally held her own. In more recent years, she appeared in Henry Danger in 2018 and participated in the 2024 docuseries Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, speaking candidly about the realities of growing up in the industry. Now 39, Giovanni's still got that spark that made her a standout from day one, a true 90s to 2000s kid icon who never missed a beat. From sketch comedy stars to real-life glow-ups, the All That cast definitely left their mark, and they're still making moves. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell for more nostalgic deep dives. Until next time, stay funny, stay classic, and stay all that.